Assalamualaikum. My name is Salma and I'm a UniKL mindset student taking chemical engineering in process. I would like to ask some questions about the engineering profession. We and my teammates are honored that you agreed to do this interview. Please tell us about yourself.
Well, my name is Halim bin Su'ud. My age is 45 years old and I work as a civil engineer with Abena. I have been here for the last 15 years and I find this company is a good company to get the necessary experience. That's why I stick on.
Firstly, please explain about the job scope of an engineer.
Well, there are many scopes of engineer, such as civil engineer, electrical engineer, mechanical engineer, and also chemical engineer, and others. All these sectors of engineering included general tasks of which includes designing and implementation of cost-effective projects, involve equipment modifications to help improve safety and reliability, developing a project specification with colleagues, often include those from other disciplines of engineering, for example the ones that I've mentioned just now. So as a team, we develop, test, and evaluate the theoretical designs, make it into reality.
Why did you choose engineering as your career?
Well, I chose to be an engineer because I thought it would be a lot of fun. Engineering is the field that have the most impact of our problems in the world. As engineers, we are constantly changing the world with inventions and solutions that affect everyone's life. It literally means making things happen. We get to dream up the coolest gadgets. Then we get to go into the lab and actually make them. One day, I'll make something that can help change the world, and that's why I choose to become an engineer.
Out of all engineering fields, why did you choose to major in this field?
Well, I choose civil engineering because you can see the examples everywhere around you. Civil engineering also challenges me. Problems come up on a daily basis that require critical thinking and knowledge of engineering principles to solve. It is interesting. I love knowing the things that I know and doing the things I do. I build roads and bridges. I also have opportunities to teach my inspectors, kids, site visitors, etc., the things that I know. So I love being able to pass on my knowledge and see their faces light up when they learn something new.
What do you enjoy most least about engineering?
I most enjoy seeing things come to life from a drawing board to the real form. I've also met some fantastic, fun, engaging, knowledgeable people in my field that I can continue to learn from. Every day I learn new things from them and they also learn from me. So it is for mutual benefit, for knowledge.
Tell me about the most challenging engineering project that you have been involved with.
Well, before that, I would like to tell you that the least that I like in my job is the amount of paperwork that's involved, and it's a lot. It's huge. But without the paperwork, we can't make things move. So to tell you about your question, the most challenging project I think was consulting LRT Project 3 under Abena Company, where the project was nearly needed to be cancelled as a lot of problems faced, such as lack of workers, less cooperation given by the community around that area, and many more. A big relief for me as that project successfully done.
Describe an experience with a difficult client. How did you handle the situation?
Well, as we know, different clients have different attitude or behavior. And sometimes I need high patience to overcome aggressive clients. My target is to achieve whatever I need to achieve. And because of that, I need to calm and discipline myself while doing the job and not be affected by the attitudes of the clients.
What would you consider to be your greatest success in using your skills to solve an engineering problem?
As I mentioned just now, patience in doing work followed by discipline in my attitude in order to solve problems about engineering. Seems cliche, but for me, with good attitude, everybody can achieve success. Everything is possible.
As an engineer, what is the personal characteristic do you feel are necessary to be a successful engineer?
Well, there are a few. So, to become a successful engineer, you must have the desire to figure things out. You must have least dependent on others, but you must be creative yourself. You must have a creative thinking. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Innovations are very synonymous in the job of an engineer. People will come to us to solve complex problems. Therefore, engineers should have good problem-solving skills. They must be able to figure out what causes the problem and quickly develop a solution.
Based on your personal experience, how can a fresh graduate student like us secure a job without job experience?
Well, after your studies, probably you will get your internship. So during the internship, do your best. Try to make yourself appeal to your boss. Inshallah, at the end of the internship, you will be offered with a secured job in the company after you graduate. So the most important one is do your best.
Would you mind sharing some advice for us to be a great engineer as you in the future?
Well, my advice is probably you get it from other people, but engineering is an exciting and innovative industry to work in. Do your best in your studies. That's most important. But don't forget to have fun and make memories. Always have the drive to learn new things. That is important. Don't follow, you must lead. If you fail, get up and try again. Never give up too soon.
Alright sir, thank you for your time. We have learned a lot today from you. We will keep those advice in mind. Once again, thank you sir.
Well, the pleasure is mine. Thank you very much. Have a good day and do well in your studies.